Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848 and welcome back to Vane. Today we are going to be going out and collecting a couple of key items for today's episode. This is going to be a building episode around the base, but I do have to go out and get some stuff. Number one, I need more security cameras. I would like to set up more security cameras. And number two, I want to get special monitors. Someone mentioned in the comment section, since the video feed is only in the center of the big screens, I think the video is only 4:3 aspect ratio. So you need a square TV to see it correctly. All right. So they said I like the gray ones in the creepy cabin. I think he's talking about the dark woods cabin. So we're gonna go get those. Is that gonna help? I'm not really sure. The video, you know, the security cameras are the video cameras, security cameras, whatever you want to call them. I guess technically they're called security cameras, so that's what I will call them. Yeah, they're pretty good, but the problem is that this looks really bad. Like, that looks really, really bad. So he's saying maybe get the proper monitors and that would help. I'm also going to move the security setup, which was right here. I'm going to move it to this corner right here because I did some testing with my cameras and I need I need the TVs to be over here for them to reach the cameras that are going to be all the way over here. So that's what we're looking at today. There was another uncaged comment I wanted to talk about. Where is it? Oh, here we go. So yeah, get this. And a couple of people have told me this, and I don't know why I can't get it to work. If I'm doing this wrong, feel free to let me know in the comment section. So this is what they said. If you want your shower to work, you need to connect water to your house electrical panel. Now, I'm assuming he means the fuse box. Okay, I'm assuming that's what he means. So what we're going to do is we're going to examine connections, add a connection, and hook it up. So you can see right here, that is connected to fluid barrel. All right, so we did that. Did I do that right? I don't know. We'll see. As far as I can tell, that's what he means me to do. I know it seems odd, but it works. Then those other things that don't have the ability to connect to other sources will have a source that can be used. So I'm specifically talking about the shower here, and that's what they mentioned. So I'm going to try and hook this up to the shower, and I already tried this off camera, and it didn't work. But I'm doing it on camera because if there's something I'm doing wrong, let me know. I would love to be able to take a shower again. So there's two spaces here I could hook it up to. I'm going to hook it up to both. So there you go. That's hooked up right there. And we're going to go and examine connections just to make sure it's hooked up properly. All right, examine connections. Oh, maybe it's not, because it should say it right here. Okay, maybe I didn't hook it up properly. Let's try again. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see. And I don't know if I need to hook up the pipe or the water spigot part. I'm going to try each. So come on, connect. See, that's kind of snapping into place. So I'm kind of surprised that's not connecting. Try one more time. I got it hooked up to it before when I was doing my tests, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's like the connection's like in the floor. So let's see if that hooked up properly. No, okay, it didn't. All right, well, I'll hook up to the connection I know I can hook it up to. I'm not sure if it's the pipe or the handle, the faucet handle, whatever I don't know what it's called, but this thing right here you can also hook it up to. So there we go, hook it up. Now you can see right here, wash shelf, nothing is coming out, nothing is coming out, nothing is coming out. So, let's go back and check and make sure that is hooked up. I could continue trying to hook it up to the pipe, but I'm going to let you know. I did hook it up to the pipe at some point, and it didn't work then either. So there you go. So that is hooked up. I'll try the pipe one more time. One more time. It's kind of hard to get it in position. Like I said, when it's in the floor, you can't really tell. It looks like it's snapping into it, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't think that's it. No, it's definitely not there. It's got to be there. Yeah, nothing coming out. But man, I did it off camera, guys, before I started recording. I got it hooked up to that pipe. I can't do it now. But just take my word for it. I hooked it up to the pipe and it still didn't work. It's not hooked up to the pipe right now though. This is the junction box. This is the one I just hooked up to the faucet handle, and it's not hooking up to the pipe. But trust me, I did hook it up to the pipe before and it didn't work. And yes, this does have water in it. There you go. So, what did I do wrong there? If I did something wrong there, let me know. I would love to get that shower hooked up. All right, so that's all about English. That is about all for the uncaged comments, okay? When you have dyslexia, do you speak dyslexic too, or is it just for reading? I don't know, because I might have it. I'm not really sure. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It's the apocalypse. That's the least of my issues. Okay, so we're gonna go to the. Want to go to the school first or the cabin? We should probably go to the cabin first. Am I okay? I'm a little peckish. Let me go ahead and eat something. I'm not gonna bring any food with me or anything. I'm strictly just going there for the cameras. So let me go ahead and do by freshness. Very fresh. 50. What is 50% good? Is that just the smell? So very fresh is the only thing that matters, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat the smaller things. Soup. There we go. All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and save the game. I haven't saved the game in a while. And yes, my place is starting to look like a junkyard. I get it. I'm going to be doing the armory in a future episode. I didn't want to do the armory 2 episodes too close to each other. I like to space them out a little bit. And I just did the armory like a few episodes ago. I'm going to do the armory again soon. It's just not right now. Why is that there? There's a very specific reason you'll find out later. Let me come through here and grab my vehicle. And let's get on out of here. We need to go... we need to come up here. And again, I don't want to take this road. I think I'm gonna take this road. I think, yeah, these two definitely connect up. So I'll come down here. All right, cool. I like to go out to the right of my base. I don't like going out the other side. Why? I don't know. I don't. For whatever reason. And we are going to... I always close my doors. I'm not known for closing doors in survival games, guys. But in this game, I don't know. It's just like... I don't know. I don't know why I close my doors in this game and not other games, but... You know, it is what it is. They gotta make it like Minecraft, where there's like a freaking pressure plate that closes your door behind you. That's right. Okay. And by the way, a lot of people are telling me where to get the battery, I forget, battery sales displays or whatever, and I've destroyed most of them. But there are some out in the world that I've not destroyed. It's so tough because I always want to destroy things, but then I'm like, well, I don't want to destroy it because I might need it later. And people are like, Cage, why aren't you destroying all that stuff? And I'm like, well, because I destroyed the battery racks, and now I need them. Well, what does that have to do with this thing? Well, I don't know. That's just the way I think, you know? I'm thinking, well, I destroyed the battery racks a while ago, and now I'm paying for it. And also microwaves. Well, you know, it's funny. When I went looking for battery racks last episode, I didn't record it because it was just boring. It was me going from building to building and being disappointed. So there was no battery rack, so I didn't record it. But there's like 4 or 5 microwaves within a mile radius of my house. Like they're all over the place. Now I'm seeing them. Now that I found one, you know, now I'm seeing them, of course, because that's the way it works, right? Isn't that always the way it works, guys? Yes. We're going to go up here and make a right, and then the left after the train tracks. Oops. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, we're almost there, and you know what? It's not even that far away. So we just have to come up here, and I believe it's this right? Yes, it is. It's barely a right. It almost looks like the road just goes straight through here. And we call this the creepy cabin. This is where I had my horde, too. I had a horde up here. I got in a car and just drove off. Ran over a few of them. Like, I don't know where the rest of the horde was, but I didn't have to worry about it. So that is awesome. Hell of a place to get a horde, though, I'll tell you that. What are you doing? Get out of here. And here we are. Oh, so I broke up a lot of these. So, oh, ammo tin. Take that, too. I broke up a lot of these TVs, but not all of them, thank goodness. Hopefully these are the ones that we need. Whenever you put stuff on the roof, make sure you engage the handbrake. I have forgot to do it in the past. I would say 70, 80%, now 80% of the time it's not going to matter. But every once in a while, your vehicle will start rolling. And yeah, if you've been watching this series for a while, you'll know that it has been comically devastating for me. Oh, man. Like, it's actually kind of funny. Like, all right, I'll just tell you. I had one where my vehicle was, like, on the side of, like, a very small cliff. It wasn't, like, a huge cliff or anything, but it was a cliff. And I started rolling. I jumped in. I tried to deal with it, and I wasn't in time, and things rolled off the side of a cliff. then got stuck in some trees, and then teleported like, I don't know, like a couple 100 yards away. It was pretty crazy. But it was funny and fun at the same time. All right, how many of these am I gonna take? Thinking probably 5. Can you put them on the walls? I don't think you can. They don't look like the kind of TVs would be able to go on the walls. But you never know. Let's grab that. So I'll grab at least 5. Can you put these on the walls? Nah, I didn't think so. Can I make shelving? I never saw if I could make shelving, or maybe learn how to make shelving. Because if I can make some shelves, then I could put those on the shelves on the walls. Why am I not putting these inside of my base? Or inside of my... I would be putting them inside of my base. Why am I not putting these inside of the box truck? Because I put stuff in the box truck before, and it tends to bug out. And I don't know, maybe it won't bug out, maybe it will. I'm not taking that chance. I've lost a lot of stuff. I've lost a lot of items by putting them inside of the box truck. I will not put anything in the box truck anytime soon. The developers would have to tell me or put it in an update. The box truck is fixed, and it's 100% safe, because, you know, you try to get these things and you lose them, and like, I'm not sure if they're on the road somewhere where I was driving, or maybe they just got destroyed. I don't know, but these things are not, they're not infinite. So, all right, I think 5 is a good start. I did want to look for shelving. Decor. Okay, so I can't make shelving. At least not that I know of. Furniture. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can move shelves. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, flying overhead. There we go. Those things are supposed to crash, right? Am I supposed to see them crash, or... Not sure. Alright, next stop. We need more cameras. Let's head to the school. So we just passed the derailed train, and we should be on the main road here shortly, and then we're gonna head on over to the school. I might do a little bit of light looting in the school. I'm mainly there for, you know, cameras, but wouldn't mind to grab some loot here and there, kind of mix it up a little bit, you know. And I'm driving along, and I just cannot stop thinking about Project Zomboid. Well, there's 2 things I can't stop thinking about. Number 1, I can't stop wondering if the stuff is still on my truck. And it is. By the way, I found one of those cameras at the that internet server thingy place, whatever, as I was driving through. So, yeah, I can't stop thinking about these things. Are they still are they still on my truck? The other thing I can't stop thinking about, we're gonna make a right and then a quick left. The other thing I can't stop thinking about is Project Zomboid. It's like, it's so crazy. You know, I played Project Zomboid back in the day. I really liked it. I could not get over the top-down view. I could not get over the jankiness of the combat, although some people say that's a skill issue, and that's, you know, I'm sure that's partially true, but the combat wasn't the best. And I always thought, man, why is nobody making a Project Zomboid in first person? A Project Zomboid in first person would be absolutely killer. And a couple of games have come close, but nowhere near as close as this game. I mean, this could be Project Zomboid 2, and you know, they made it in first person. And I knew that Project Zomboid, yeah, let me go right and left. I knew Project Zomboid in first person would be killer, would just be awesome beyond belief. And I was right, because this is Project Zomboid in first person, and it's freaking awesome. Again, it doesn't do everything Project Zomboid does, I'm sure. I did not play enough of Project Zomboid to know what this game is missing that Project Zomboid does, but I do know there are things that it doesn't, you know, that Project Zomboid does that this game doesn't. But the thing is, Project Zomboid was out way before this game. They've had a lot more time to work on it. And I'm not a game developer, but I would have to guess that making a top-down game would be a lot easier, and you'd be able to get updates out quicker than a first-person version of that game. I don't know. I'm not a developer, but that would be my gut instinct. But bottom line is, I knew Project Zomboid in first person was going to be awesome, and I was really proven right, because this game is absolutely phenomenal, and you guys are loving it. Some people are asking me, they're like, Cage, when are you going to end the season? When is the game over? When is, you know, all that? And I find that to be a funny question, because are you worried I guess they're worried I'm going to end it. Here's the thing. I will continue doing this game as long as people have interest. It's that simple. If people like this and they want to see more of it, I'm going to do more of it. If they start to say, you know, I'm getting a little tired of this, and, you know, they want to see other things, I'm going to do other things. I love all the games I play. Being a content creator, doing what I do is a win-win situation, because I get to play games I love, and, you know, sometimes people watch them, and that's awesome. You know, and that's, I mean, Yeah, so I mean, as long as people, just keep watching the videos, man. Keep showing interest, comments, like all that good stuff, and I'll keep doing it. Like, there's no end to this game. What are you talking about? Like, for me, like, there's no end. Like, I'll just keep playing this. Like, that's what I love about survival games. There is no end. Like, I don't like games where there's an end. I really don't. What is that place? Hold on. Never been there. Hold on. Let's kind of take a look. I'm just wondering what it is. Oh, it's a... Wait, actually, I don't know what this is. I feel like I've been here in past... Oh, is that... Oh, people have been telling me about this place. Alright, I'm gonna have to put that... I'm gonna have to write some notes about that. I gotta go there. People have been telling me to loot this place. Actually, I remember. Not last season, but the season before. I looted this place, and there is special things in there. At least there was when I was there last. And I don't want to say what it is, because I want it to be a surprise. But yeah, there is some unique... stuff in there I'm definitely going to want to get at some point. People have been telling me about that in the comment section, so I get a lot of comments. People are asking, like, do you read all your comments? I'm like, man, I try. I read as many as I possibly can. And just because I didn't, like, mention your comment doesn't mean I didn't see it. Because people be like, I've been telling them to do this for, like, ever. I'm trying to think of the exact comment the person said. Oh, yeah. Someone was talking about, like, there's, like, water towers, and there's water stuff around the game where you can go fill up all... What they want me to do is they want me to take all of my containers, go to these water places, fill them up, and then dump them all into my rain collectors. And, I mean, that's a great tip, and it's a great idea. The thing is, I don't need to. I'm not, like, having a problem with water. It would kind of be, like, going out of my way for, like, no reason. Also, like, my rain collectors hold, like 12,000 liters or something. I couldn't, like, the biggest... Oh, you know what I could do? I could fill up the blue containers. That's what it is. Fill up the blue containers and then put them on my vehicle. Yeah. Well, I have like 8 water collectors, rain collectors, and those containers only hold... 2 of them would fill up. I'd have to get 16 of those blue containers. It's just not worth it, like, right now. If it becomes an issue, then I'll definitely do it, but right now it's just not... It's not something I need to do. And that's why I'm not doing it. It doesn't mean I didn't see your comment. Doesn't mean I don't think your comment's a good comment. It's just, I didn't need to do it. Yeah, so. Okay, and we still have everything. Let's go ahead and save the game, turn this off. We're just, oh, hold on. Oh, let's do this in third person. Here, let's do some combat. You know, the third person is pretty freaking good. The only reason I don't do it is because, the only reason I don't use third person is because I've been playing in first person for so long. Plus, immersively, you know, third person's not totally immersion breaking, but it's not quite as immersive. Oh, there you go. Where is that? Is that coming from up top? Yep. Look at you. You're gonna cut yourself, man. Is there any reason to loot these or... In my high school, there was a thing people used to do in my high school, and I guess I'll leave that there. You know how you, like, when you open a locker, it goes, like, to the right, to the left, and then to the right again? People would do their number on their lockers to the right, to the left, and then they would put it, like, kind of close to where it would be to the right again, and then they would just go home. They would leave it like that. So when they came back to their lockers, they could quickly just go to the right, and it would just be, like, really quick. And it basically allowed people to steal from them. You could break into their lockers, because what you would do is, you know, like after school or whatever, you know, I don't know why I would be there after school, but what you could do is you could go to each locker and just kind of move the thing to the right very slowly, and you'll hear the click. And then it just allowed you to open people's lockers that would do that. So, I mean, I never did that, but you could do it. I know people did it. My friends warned me, so I wouldn't salvage anything. What the heck? Yeah, these don't seem that worth it. Yeah, people were telling me about it, so I wouldn't do it and lose my stuff. All right. You're going to move a chair over here. And do kids today in schools have the same kind of locker thing? Like, is it just a locker with a little spinny wheel and right, left, right, and you get your combination or whatever? Is it still like that? I don't know, man. I'm old, man. I've been in school in a long time, so. All right, I'm gonna put that right there. I don't like those on the side. I'll just leave it there for now, but eventually I'm gonna put them up above the cabin because I don't like them on the side. How many do I want to bring back? Well, what do I have? 3? I'm trying to think of where I would put them. I don't know. I'll bring a few back. I'm not really sure. Hey, what's up? Desktop PC. I'll take that. Actually, let's take some desktop. Oh, that's another thing people told me to do. They're like, why don't you set up a gaming station or something, you know? Like, that's a good idea. Wait, am I infected from scratches? Go F yourself, game. What the heck? Ugh. So, is it worth using the medicine now, or is it too late? The booze. I don't know. I guess I'll use it. I mean, that better not be a zombie infection. Ugh. Glass out. Oh, man, look at that old school freaking pencil sharpener, man. Do they still have those in school? I can't imagine. What do you get for a desk? Wooden planks, which I don't need. And, oh, screws from the... I mean, it's not like I really need screws. I got a lot of screws, but... Man, every time I say the word... This is weird. I don't know how my brain works, but every time I say the word... This is going to really be kind of out there. Every time I say the word screw, it makes me think of Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, screw you, to Benny in Total Recall. I think his name was Benny. I don't remember what his name was, but yeah. I got 5 kids to feed. You know that guy? And then he hit him with the drill, and he said, screw you. I'm not going to do the accent because I can't do it. But all right, that's enough computers. I need monitor. Well, I guess the monitors I have would work for computer monitors. This stuff is all junk, like junk. What do I get for this? Ugh, I have so much aluminum. So much aluminum, guys. This is not a looting episode, by the way. I don't want to be here too long. But, oh, cleaning. Yeah, I'll take those. Those will help clean out infections. So the thing is, I could have the zombie infection right now, but it wouldn't tell me. It would like pop up in a few minutes, I guess. Hopefully I don't have it. I don't think you should get the zombie infection from cutting yourself on glass. Although, I guess theoretically, if zombies are not worried about that glass and they're getting themselves cut, there could be zombie bits on there. Can the zombie infection... Oh, I want these. Can the zombie infection live outside of the body? That's the thing. Like, if a zombie, like, cuts himself, will it, like, die if it lives outside of the body for too long? Or will it just stay alive like that for, like, forever or whatever? Hearing them, I'm not seeing them. There you are. Okay. Need to get back up into that science area. I don't know where it was, though. I think it was up here somewhere. Maybe not, because I just came... No, he could have spawned behind me. Yeah, I've been through here. Yep, there we go. Oh, and is that an eye washing station? Yeah. What the hell is that? A geode. Oh, okay. It's a big geode, man. I want another skeleton thing. Darn it. Is there more science classes around here? I went down that way. It's a bathroom. Bathroom. Science class? Damn. Damn. No, it was damn. Walk around, look at his watch. Damn. Walk around, look at his watch. Damn. Oh, come on. I saw it too as I was running through it. Alright. Where's this? Skeletons. I want more skeletons. Can I take the flag? Oh, I can't. What's this? Hold on. Oh, janitor stuff. Yeah, let's just destroy that. Make it easier to pick these up. And some tools. Wow, I thought that was a hydraulic driver. I was like, holy crap, man, it's just sitting there. Alright, I really want another skeleton, but I'm not really sure what room it's in. I'm going to look around for a little bit longer, but we got to get out of here, and I'm here for security cameras anyway. An elevator in a school? You guys ever elevators in your school? My school was a pretty good school, and like there wasn't any elevators in it. Although I guess we didn't have... Yeah, well, no, we had upper floors. Yeah, kids could... Well, you know what? They might need elevators for paraplegics. Like any kids that can't walk or anything like that. Maybe we did have elevators, and you can only use them if you were physically disabled. All right. Oh. I thought it was a zombie. Oh, man. Oh, that is good stuff. That is good stuff. All right, we really need to get out of here. I need to get back and work on my security area, but I'm kind of having fun looking around here. No. I do like the fact when the doors are open, you could tell where you've been. Exit. Authorized. Was this teacher's lounge or something? No. It looks like just storage. Oh my goodness. Getting that lock picking skill up. Am I at 70 yet? I think I might be. Let's take a look. Yep. 5 more levels. Okay. All right. Let me look for some more security cameras here, because that's what we really need. We just got to find something to. Oh, you got to loot it first. I don't want to loot it. No, I don't want to empty it either. Well, I guess I could have just emptied it and have to loot it. Whatever. And move. All right, I'm gonna grab a few more of these. We're gonna get back to base. I don't know where I want to put all these freaking jerry cans. I don't want to put them in any kind of like storage because they're just too damn heavy. But man, I don't really know where I want to put them. Maybe I could get the propane. There's like a propane holding container. Maybe I can get that, and I could definitely put the propane in there. Maybe the jerry cans as well. I'm not really sure. We're not gonna be doing that today though. I was just kind of thinking out loud as I was moving those out of the way. And the reason I'm moving them out of the way is because this is going to be Cam Corner, okay? It's going to be, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like an OnlyFans thing. I was just thinking, but when I was like preparing for the episode, I'm like, I need a name for the security area. And I think Cam Corner is pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess we're going to stick with Cam Corner. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so let's go ahead and set that up. I don't know why I'm putting these over here. I'm not going to be using those over there. I'm just going to put them right here. We could take that and add the light bulb. Isn't it showing? There it is. Select. There we go. Now that's lit up again. We're going to take this table. And I think we're going to make another one of these. Yeah, okay. I see how I want to do it. All right, so we're going to put this one right here, just like this, right up against the corner. Whoop. I can't get any closer to the corner, huh? Could it if I went like this? No, that's the best I can do. Okay. Hey, that's not too bad. I'm gonna make another one of those. That is a decor table, by the way. It's a dining table. We just need some screws for another one. Would it say 8 screws? Oh, they're in the basic parts. Screws, split stack, 8, confirm. There we go. And let's go ahead and make another one of these. Okay, and build. I usually like to build them away from it and then move them into position. Tends to work a little better that way. This isn't going to work. Nope, I can't get it that far over. The door is going to be in the way. Okay, well, that makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one. We're going to move it out of the way. Now, you might be wondering, Cage, why did you put the cam thing over here? Why didn't you put it in the near the bathroom? Why are you moving it? It's because you can only, like, your cameras have to be close enough to the monitors. You know what I mean? Like, if they're too far away, you can't hook them up. And I did some testing, and they were too far away where they are right now. All right. Looks pretty good to me. And then we should be able to move this one right into here. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. So, I wish I could get it right up against it. But it won't let you do it. I guess that's good enough. I also wish I could put like a little something here. I might try and find something to put right there. Let me see if I have anything that would work in that little spot. Not really. Well, I could put the chair there. Well, the chair's supposed to be facing the monitors, though. I could put a second chair. All right, I'm not going to put anything right there right now. I'm just going to kind of... Well, I should see if there's anything that could go there. Let's quickly look through here. Nothing there. Maybe a chair, like an extra chair. A storage unit wouldn't be bad. But I don't have any, like... I want a table that is... Ooh, which one's on a bad angle? It's this one. Yeah, it's definitely that one. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna move this again off camera just to get it lined up properly. But yeah, I'd like some kind of table that's like maybe just like this table, except only this big. But I don't think there's anything like that. Okay, that is much better. It's lined up much better. Careful. You got any hordes coming, or doesn't sound like it? Oh, it looks like my pumpkins are done. I have to go grab those at some point. Planting pumpkins is so much easier than everything else. It's just, they're so good, you know? All right, then I'm gonna, you know what? Let's move all of these in here first. Don't put them on the table. Put them over here. I'm gonna move all these in here first. Then I'm gonna kind of decide how I want to set these up. We got to get this TV out of the way. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but for now they're just gonna go over there. I could probably set up multiple TVs and have each one showing a different episode of mine. Like, guess I could probably do that. It'd be like completely unnecessary and funny at the same time. And what am I gonna do with the skeleton? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another skeleton somehow, somewhere, and I'm gonna put both of them outside. Like they look like they're guarding the base, like the doors. I just hope the zombies don't destroy them and they don't catch on fire. Might have to. I think when they're out there, and if I'm gonna use fire, I'll save the game first, so in case they do burn away, I could like reload because I don't want to lose them. You know what I could do? I could put them up on top or something. I don't know. That's for a future episode, though. Just kind of thinking out loud what I might want to do with that. So this is coming out pretty nicely, and you should be able to stack these on top of each other, which I'm not going to do because I don't need to. If I decide to get more, maybe I'll do that at some point. This is going to allow me to look at 5 cameras at once, you know, which is cool. You don't really need to do this either. You could go with one of these and just switch from camera to camera. But I think this is a cooler solution. That looks pretty good. Starting to look like my my desk in real life, except make them flat screen, you know, PC monitors. I've got 5 on my desk, although 2 is for my other computer. I got 3 for my main computer. You know what? I'm gonna do that. There we go. That looks pretty decent. All right, we got the chair right there, which is cool. All right, so now we need to set up the cameras. I think I'm gonna sleep through the night to get some daytime because I want to be able to see properly outside. That is not sleep. What is it? 1 o'clock. So we don't have to sleep for that long. Come on, get to sleep. Nope. Darn it! I hit the mouse wheel. Sleep. There we go. 5 hours. There we go. Should be nice and bright outside now. I'm a little thirsty. That's not really of utmost concern just yet. And my gate's wide open because I'm an adult, but that's okay. It worked out. If we got a horde, that might have been a problem, but... And camera... Move. Let's save the game. I keep almost destroying cameras, so I'm going to save the game because I don't want to lose any cameras. They're definitely not, you know, infinite. Although there are a lot. There's, you know, not infinite. All right, so we're going to put this right here for now. Oh, okay. So sometimes if you go to place something, you have to get far enough away. Something about go far away or something. Yeah, there we go. And now I should be able to place it on the inside. Or not on the inside, but the outside where I want to. Okay. Close that. Grab this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this right up here. It's going to be facing the right way. Just like that. And we'll put it right... let's put it up higher. There's no reason not to. Nah. Right in the middle. Oh, why is it facing that way? That's not the way I had it facing. Ugh. Cameras need some work. Move. And I don't know, maybe I had it facing the wrong way. I don't think I did. Like, that's straight out. I don't know why it's pointing that way. Or to keep it from doing it. Or how to keep it from doing it. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Just going to move right there to get it out of the way. And then we're going to try it again. And what I'll do is I'll have it facing this way. So maybe it'll adjust. Okay. It doesn't look great, but it's pointing in the right direction. I guess that's all I could really ask for. It doesn't look great, but it'll be just as effective. It's not going to matter. Alright, let's grab this one. And we're going to have to get up there. Come on. Come on. You could do it, Dennis. What's that from, huh? This one? Here, let's just move them all down. So we don't have to... Ugh. There we go. It's actually a pretty cool spot for one. Not really useful, but it looks like a cool spot, like it's watching the door. Okay, move. These security camera thing is really cool, by the way. Like, I'm kind of like, we overlooked this, but it's really freaking cool. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna try and put this one straight. Wait, what? Is it, oh, it's backward? I'm not really sure why that's not working. No. Oh, boy. Get out of here. So we should be able to move this over there now. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It worked fine on that side. Actually, it's not too bad right there. I put it up there like that, maybe? Like right... Oh, game. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing. The thing is, I want to show you me placing it down, because when I get it right, I want you to know how I did it. But at the same time, placing it and failing over and over again is freaking boring. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it around like this until it goes green. And that is going to have to be good enough. Doesn't look that good, but, you know, that's okay. That's okay. I can mess around with it, like, later on and kind of figure it out. Oh, so you got to be within the range of the thing you put down. Put stuff down, or out of the range of something else. There we go. Yeah, if you can't place anything down, move away and try and figure it out. I don't know. It's kind of rough. Oh, I should have kept that over here. All right, whatever. It doesn't really matter. What we're going to do is we are going to examine connections, and we're going to hook this up. Now, I did set my power cables to be able to go 10,000 meters or yards or miles or whatever the heck it is. So it's not a problem. They need to give us the same option to do that with the camera connections. I should be able to hook up camera connections as far as I want. All right, so that's good. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to hook that up to the monitor. And I will make the... Which ones do I want? I'll make these two the gate, I guess. Also, I wanted to put up signs. I want to make signs and put signs on the walls. I couldn't find any. Am I missing them? Are there signs that you can actually put on the walls? Because I'd really like to put signs on the walls. But I was looking for them, and I was like, well, I can't find them. It's kind of weird. I don't even know if this one's going to be close enough. It is, barely. Okay. That one should be good. Let's go test this one out. Also, we need to be able to, like, aim the cameras. Well, oh, I never gave this thing any power. Thought I did, but I don't know. I guess not. Okay. And it is turned on, and there you go. Oh, it's still got the things on the sides. Okay, well. Does it look good? I mean, it looks okay, I guess. I don't think it looks any better than the other monitors. Let me grab a let me grab a big monitor for the next one. Just kind of curious. Because this one looks like ass. No doubt. And we'll just kind of test this out a little bit. And we'll just put that right here for now. Okay. Examine connections. Connect. And I think next time I build, too, I gotta maybe try not to cover up my sockets, you know? It doesn't really matter gameplay-wise, but it kind of bothers me that I've got every single thing plugged into one socket. Alright, so that one's done. So what we can do is we can now move this over to here so I can get up to this one. Alright, and then we gotta give this some power and hook it up to the TV. Okay, I just hooked up this camera right here, and let's go see what it looks like. I can close the door now. Makes me nervous with that door open. Like, I'm always afraid I'm going to hear the horde coming in. And let's see what the difference is between the big widescreen TV and this little, you know, TV. Turn on. Change source. Change source. Change source. Change source. Oh, yeah, that actually does look worse. That looks really bad. It's also cockeyed, which is annoying. I might try and replace that camera. All right, before we do that, though, let's hook that same camera up to one of these small TVs and see what they look like. Because maybe it's just that angle, maybe the sun's point... Oh, what the hell is that sound? All right, now I'm going to hook it up to this one. Controls, add camera, we'll see. Just kind of playing around here, seeing what monitors are the best. I think you're right, though. I think those small monitors are going to be the best ones. Yeah. And I'm going to try and place that camera again. I don't like that it's tilted. It's bothering me. So we'll see. But first, let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, it does look a little better because it's not as pixelated. It's bright, though. It's bright. Maybe I gotta turn out the light. It is a lot better. Yeah. See, it's bright, and it's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at, but it definitely looks better, but it only looks better because it's not as pixelated. That really looks bad. Like, that looks really, really bad. So I do like the small ones better. That was a good call. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get that camera placed not cockeyed. Okay, I think we are ready to rock and roll. I got something that should work. I've got a third camera out there looking down the street. We're going to hook all of them up right now and see how they look. They kind of look pretty good, but they definitely need some work. Controls, add camera. And the one on the other side, like, it was a little tricky to get it to where I wanted it to, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, so I got it just like that. And then we're going to hook this up to that one. And then we're going to close that. The only problem with them is they're kind of washed out. They're bright and washed out. So, yeah. There we go. Look at that. Oh, the one down the road that... Here, hold on. I don't know why I'm ducking. I should be sitting in the seat. And we'll put this just like this. And then sit. Okay, so this one down the road looks pretty good. This one also looks pretty good. Look at how washed out this one is, though. That's even more washed out than the before. What the heck happened? Dude, why is it so washed out? Like, it didn't look that bad before. Look at it. You can barely see it. It's on a good angle. It might be the time of day in the sun, I guess. I don't know. You can see it right there. This one right here, it's on a good angle and it's flat. It's all washed out, which is kind of annoying. The other thing I can do is maybe turn off the lights would help. Damn, that looks cool. Yeah, it helped a little bit, but not too. These two look fine. There's one other thing I'd like to do, though, before we finish up with these cameras today. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. So, the one over here, the camera over here, looks like... This is awful. It looks awful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up one of these to the one on the roof and see how that works. I'm going to hook this one up because I want to do this one. They don't look too bad. I just, you know... I get it. Well, the sun's washing them out. But the thing is, they have a little... They have a little cap over the thing. The sun really shouldn't be that bad. But, let's do that. And can we get on the roof? Yes, we can. And it's right over here. Get up here. And there we go. Alright, I should have some stairs to go on the roof. I don't know why I haven't set those up yet. And... No, that still looks like crap. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's seeing too much. It can't handle it. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, it does look pretty bad. That's okay. That's okay. I think we got a nice little setup here. We call it Cam Corner. We got Cage's Cam Corner. That is disturbing on so many levels. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.